There's something next to me that smells quite rancid, even though it's incredibly healthy, because unlike detox drinks, this food, although it may smell a bit pungent, it's great for your digestion. What is this? Kimchi. But could it also be a cure for baldness? So a study, which Dr. Batra will clarify in a minute, looked at a few people who consumed kimchi. This is a probiotic source, right? Because it's fermented vegetables, which we love. I love this. But in this study, 93% of the participants saw a difference in hair count and thickness.
So whenever I read a headline like this, you have to take it with a grain of salt. Okay, this was in the World Journal of Men's Health. They looked at 46 men who took a kimchi 80 ml supplement twice a day for 6 months. And then they saw these crazy numbers in terms of increased hair growth. And they said, kimchi cures baldness. I'm here to tell you on the doctors, you cannot make that assumption. This is one very small study.
Is that even a medical journal?
Well, I looked it up actually because I'm a nerd, and it is actually an indexed journal. But
really?
I think 46 people, 6-month study. I just feel like you can't.
So they went in and
However,
and looked and counted and measured.
They did hair density counts over square areas.
However, what I will acknowledge, I think kimchi. I can't eat kimchi. You guys know my last book was on probiotics, so I tried every possible probiotic food out there. I could not do it. It was too pungent for me, but loaded with probiotics, nutrients. So theoretically, as you're enhancing your gut microbiome, we know that plays a role in inflammation. Baldness can be from obviously an inflammatory process. So I can understand theoretically how it might work, but if you're gonna eat kimchi, eat it because it's great for overall health. And hey, if you get a few more hair follicles out of it, good, great. Hey, do you wanna try some?
No, thank you.
Dr. Batra?
I'll try some. All right, here goes, bottoms up. You know, interestingly, it smells much worse than it tastes. So
I like cabbage.
yeah, it's a little bit salty and pungent, but it's not.
And
It's
once
actually
again,
pretty tasty.
incredibly healthy.
Yeah,
well,
a
you
lot
can
of
have
lactobacillus.
you can have the rest. We're gonna put it to the test. Can Dr. Batra, during the commercial break, finish the bowl of kimchi?
But
yes,
you have
or
to count my hair.
Well, we'll do that too. So you know, before the break, I challenged Dr. Batra to finish the bowl of kimchi. We were talking about kimchi and hair growth, but I made her stop because the craziest thing just happened during the commercial break. She ate the bowl of kimchi and
Dr. Batra.
But that
It
is
works!
such good kimchi.
it works! The study is valid! You may not hair grow in the right places, but it looks great.
Thank you.
It looks
Thanks.
really, really
It's a
great.
whole new look.
So no more kimchi for you,
I'll
my
hold
dear.
off. I'm not finishing that right now. Thank you, though.
In fairness, you look better without the stash.
Yes.
Aw. All right, fair enough. So
There you go.
Nice effort.
You're a
though, by
trooper.
Dr.
You're a
Batra.
trooper.